Hello, my name is C. John Thompson-Quartey, and I am the Canon for Ministry Development and Congregational Vitality in the Episcopal Diocese of Atlanta. I shared my own internalized racist oppression about feelings of incompetence and inadequacy, a legacy from my upbringing in British colonial West Africa. As a child, I was consumed with self-doubt and lack of self-worth. Nobody ever told me that I wasn't good enough. I just knew it. You see, I grew up praying with my parents in a dedicated room that had a picture of Jesus that looked more Scandinavian than Middle Eastern. I had to bow down every morning and worship this image of Jesus all through my childhood. I somehow came to know by intuition that the God to whom I prayed was perfect. And hence, anyone who looked like that picture of Jesus was also perfect, or at least was closer to being perfect than I was. I learned to always defer to white people in all circumstances, even when those circumstances had to do with my Ghanaian cultural values. For me, this psychic trauma from childhood lasted for a very long time. What I learned from that Lenten dialogue series was that it is in sharing our stories that we can begin to debunk and demystify the false narratives of internalized racist superiority and internalized racist oppression, which we have been carrying around like an albatross around our necks. The truth is, we are all imbued with the divine image of a God who is perfect. And we must not let others determine our self-worth or our competence based on a false narrative of white supremacy. When we begin to build relationships through actively listening to each other's stories, getting to know each other, the walls of division we have built on bad assumptions will come tumbling down, and we will begin to see ourselves just as our Creator sees us, as the beloved. I believe this will be the beginning of our personal healing and the healing of the church. And when we are healed, the work of reconciliation will flow naturally. And it is then that we can become the beloved community. Thank you.